Hello, hello. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. I think I sold a couple med packs, bought some gloves. I think you guys saw me buy the belts. Buying these though did make it so I have 1 credits.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there not?
Okay.
Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete ronchoda? Ruka sole molasot? Yatuka Uwanrika Chotin Wanima Orata Wakata Chilumanispa. Wisommogo dosi sheba dentes kun mostovi gitelevach, piktarishan. Charika yayakta, min sobachina ninga ballo cha jukso ni chortuna. Mogachi norte herembe goto, wina nek puna amadoso cha wanachik, trumpaba nakaras mangra. Kavadumpa no shuranto sochu no chechu ku polyina mokata. Kavanatakalu, kavanami donki krat.
Yeah, get out of here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this.
Oh, I like this Mandalorian thing too. What's up, Allie? Do I have to talk to him? I probably have to talk to him.
I will trust your... I am yours to command, Master. I shall do so now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
What is it?
Okay, if that increases my dex. Nice.
Welcome to it. I regret to inform you.
Something I can help you with? A blaster. I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this? Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you found this at the docks? That is disturbing news. When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it. We have found a number of blasters similar to this one, as well as a crate of contraband weapons upgrades. A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course. Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
Okay.
Something I can help you with? To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape. There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that. If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war. They're sparing all they can, but it's not enough. We relied almost completely on Paragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports. Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing. You? You've got enough trouble, I think. And this is all your fault anyway. Look, it doesn't matter what I think. But sure, if you find someone with a load of fuel in their hand they'd like to sell to us, let me know. I'll be waiting. Something I can... Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties? This isn't a bounty, so to speak. But we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem. Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Zerka and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since. Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with the TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck. Thank you. Keep me updated. What is it? They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction, a side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack, enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel. There are 2 of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know. All right, just be careful. We've already lost 2 good officers to them. What is it? You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid. Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you. If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe.
Okay.
Tonos emeragith, wanaratora chidrunka sa inchobin sasha, tosimana rochata, roka kamaran endoso ragbi no chabi, tu rantamana sobu, tonos emeragith, wanaratora chidrunka sa inchobin sasha, tosimana rochata, roka kamaran endoso ragbi no chabi, tu rantamana sobu.
So you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope? Perhaps you don't know who I am? You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The 2 gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Benok.
I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Lux, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Benna. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading jabs with Luxa is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Is there something I can do for you? What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is. Yeah, it's a long shot, considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to start restoring other war-torn worlds. At least, that's what Zerka hopes. If we can integrate ourselves into the process, Zerka stands to make a tidy profit in the future. Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Zerka is allowed to use the planet's natural resources to help fund and support the project. On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of credits they throw around, even with the Republic being in the shape it's in. And of course, new planets mean new markets for Zerka products. All in all, a very good arrangement for us. Good, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, and then I'll move in for the kill. She's got her hands in too many dirty little... whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Hey there! Care for a game of Kazakh? Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit? Oh, so forward. I like that. I handle Vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk. Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them. Look, are you really Jedi? Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable soul. Tell me, are you a capable soul? Good. I like that in a man. So here it is. Help me with Lopak Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing ship. What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren? Slusk works for Goto, out of Nar Shaddaa. Now this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the Squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss. But Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help.
I can get you into the exchange suites in residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal? We'll speak again, then. Best of luck, Hanson. Lopak Slusk is waiting, Hanson. Come back when you're done.
Donos emeragith, wanaratora ci drunka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rochetta. Donos emeragith, wanaratora ci drunka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rochetta. Donos emeragith, wanaratora ci drunka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rochetta. Inwamago, may rangana noluja. Donos emeragith. Donos emeragith, wanaratora ci, donos emeragith. Look. Lokaka. Donos emeragith, wanaratora ci drunka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rochetta. Taranamo sibu indasarans, crema suncum ratungala, chawi mo jubu kosoracha. Ranamo Sibu and Asarans, Krema Sukun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha, Tonoranga Manakaran, Bippo Inshala, Tonoranga Manakaran, Bippo Inshala. Barama. Ranamo Sibu and Asaran, Loka Kamaran and Dosoran, Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka, Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rochata. Loka Kamaran and Dosoran Vino Chabi. Rantamana Sobu. Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka, Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rochata. Loka Kamaran and Dosoran Vino Chabi, Rantamana Sobu. Mababe want to susintu mukarata. To aspecto natada be maba chokto. To renibo inturata sisi na borokra. The ranamo sibu and asarans. Krema sukun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu kosoracha. The chabi doko. Tonaranga manachunga. Donos emeragith. Loka. Donos Loka Kamaran and Dosoran Vino Chabi. Rantamana Sobu. Chabi Doko, Tonaranga Manachunga. Febko Emariam Gawata Situ in Sularaka Rakachata. Tamaso Kimchuda Wanka. Mopi Una Wala Sichukoratawa. And Sanacha. Baram. Donos Emer Tonoranga Manakaran, Epo Inshala, in Wamago, Nay Rangana Noruta. Loka Kamaran and Dosoran Vino Chabi. Rantamana Sobu. Loka Kamaran and Dosoran Vino Chabi. Rantamana Sobu.
Something I can help you with? If we knew when he was going to make a shipment, then we could catch him. What are the 3 things he needs? All that? If that's the size and substance of his usual shipments, it helps explain quite a bit. It will take some time for me to assemble those. All right, everything's here. Take these to Samhan. After that, come back to me and tell me the exchange has been made, and I'll go to the dock module to wait for him. If he won't let you leave until the transaction's completed, go with him. I'll post one of my men near the docking bay, and if he spots you, he'll summon me. Understood? I'll be there, don't worry. You just make sure you get him to the docking bay. We have to catch him in the act. Something I can help you with? What is... the real Batu Rem or the assassin Batu Rem? Oh, what is it? Docking Bay 3. Suspicious activity from Zerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know. What is it? Something...
I do not approve of this alliance we have formed with Chodo Habat and his Ithorians. Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends. True, he may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk, but still, you must be vigilant.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you? Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right. Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapons systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the Restoration Project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there.
Dakosha, Nichoturo, Punta Chakorso Wamar, Gotastuna Rananashani, Visitisa Cholon.
For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
Dakosha, Nichoturo, Punta Chakorso Wamar, Gotastuna Rananashani, Visitisa Cholon.
Of course. I will instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Gora chola hunda county cha, consama chola ah.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly gifted to the Ithorians. If there is nothing else, I would prefer it if you left our premises.
Sobochun sama hiko. Dosokanki, Tisomaraneshi, Tinachara, Granacha, Ganoiso, Totorando Kari, Tarando Nosh, Wiwana Hoto.
I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today? Well, if Very well. What was your name? Excuse me, Lopak Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day.
With pleasure.
Pure Bazak.
Wow, okay, that one's probably gonna be really gay. Oh, nice. I get 2.
Slusk. I may have had a hand in this, yes? I guess it's just like they say. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Okay, I'm just end them all.
Slut. I may have... Not as soon as you might think.
Where that came from? Let's settle it. Where that came from? Where that came from? Where that came from? Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all. Did we just see what happened? The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone. Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Huh.
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
Okay, well, I won't go after that guy's smuggling business, but it definitely disrupts the exchange here.
Nita manta yuma lorda wata no sanazika. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga samoana muta. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Tonghite mosi jotia yumba litawa e bawatune ruta. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Jikono ta yun palawalit basa makaranwa ni rotu guru ni churota. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Watakla tunji mularayi mula kritiriti krakolo melosa. Jiret korangata inkundanga waikarebo tawa yatoka ulwan.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment? Looked like you were doing more than just looking. Yeah, you will. Now get out of here before I get the TSF to throw you in jail.
It'd be funny if it was the same guy again.
Damn thing's stuck.
Tonoranga manakaran, Bipo Inshala, Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noruta, Ranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sukun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Chabi Doko, Donaranga Manatunga.
Oh. Ooh. The sound is just sonic, right? Yeah.
projects, and this one, on your own, will be the next step. It's undoubtedly.
So, you're back. What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is. Yeah, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, and then I'll move in for the kill. She's got her hands in too many dirty little... What? What do you mean? Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka mainframe? You're crazy! What are you, some kind of slicer? Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system. Means you can't get in remotely. You've got to actually be in front of the mainframe to access it. This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test? And I want Jana Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Jana Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, her administrative assistant. If you control B-44, you could walk right in. Right, whatever. You could use B-44 to get into the mainframe. Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials, B-44 would leave with you willingly.
Tonos Imaraki, Wanara. Tonoranga Manakaran, Depo Inshala. Tonoranga Manakaran, Depo Inshala. Ranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sukun Ratungala, Chawi Moju and Kosoracha, in Wamagro, May Rangana Noruta. Loka kamaran endoso randi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noruta. Chabi doko, Tonoranga Manachunga. Tonoranga Manakarami, Depo Inshala. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noruta. Bomaba want to susi to Mukarata. To Esrectonatada be Maba Chokto. To Renibo Inturata Sisi Naburokra. Bo mababe want to susi tu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada be maba chokto. Torenibo inturata sisi me burokra. In Wamagro, me randana noloja. Fedko emariam gawata situ insula raka raka chata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopilo na wala si chokoratawa. Tonoranda manakan, Pipo insula. Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Tu ranamos. Tonos emeragith. Tonoran. Tonos emeragith. Wanaratora chi drunka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Tonoranda manakan, Pipo insula. Ranamo sibu and dasarans. Crema sukun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu and kosoracha. Tonos. Tonor.
Good day. I am B4D. How may I help you? I am sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I may only leave the Zerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Zerka or Zerka contracted droid technician. Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Hello, B44. Is there something you need? Oh? Why is that? More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the Sector Executive Officer. Please, B44, access away.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
What the?
B-44, I want you to pull up the maintenance records on that T1 unit. Find out the last time it was given a memory wipe and how it could have been outfitted with illegal weaponry.
What? You're just gonna set it free? Is that a good idea? Because it can lie. No one expects a droid to lie. Think of the trouble it could cause.
Healing a dead planet is one thing, Chodahabat, and healing a Jedi severed from the Force is quite another. You speak well enough, Chodahabat, but perhaps you see all this as your chance to exert your own hold over others.
I hear you. Everyone down! More where that came from. Time to even the odds. More where that came from. More where that came from.
This shall not stop us for long.
Force Whirlwind?
I hear you.
And now, Chodo Habat, you will die along with your herd. That's none of my concern. Perhaps, but not to... This is...
Focus.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
This show must stop us for long.
More where that came from. Time to even the odds. More where that came from. Let's settle this.
Greetings. You surprised me. My companion and I are awaiting a ship. Nar Shaddaa, I believe. It was the easiest destination for us to book passage to. Yes, if you insist on putting it that way, I would prefer to leave Citadel legally, though that option is currently unavailable to me.
Okie dokie, guys. I think I'm going to take a bit of a break for now. You guys have a good one.